All right, I want you to answer this question. I know you know the answer. Can you reduce government by creating more government? I don't care what your excuse is. You can use the justification of, well, we're creating this Department of Government Efficiency so that we can eliminate wasteful spending and make the government more efficient. You just added to the government. And what political parasitic class doesn't do this? Republicans do it all the time. Democrats do it all the time. They go, yeah, we got a whole bunch of wasteful spending. We got a whole bunch of wasteful people, and we got a whole bunch of wasteful laws, creating more situations where people are less free and costing them more money. So let's create this additional department to help things. Oh, we don't have enough safety over here. Why don't we create the Patriot Act? And within the Patriot Act, we'll go ahead and get something called the Department of Homeland Security so that we can be more safe, which is going to spawn departments within that department like TSA so that we can lose all of our constitutionally protected rights at every single airport across the nation. And it's only going to cost us $9 billion a year for the TSA and about $70 billion a year for the Department of Homeland Security. You're not going to reduce government by increasing government ever. Use whatever justification you want. Now we have Donald Trump, who, by the way, can't be on your side if he's filling the swamp instead of draining it again. So he just posted this on Truth Social. I'm going to read it to you. You let me know what you think about what he says. Donald Trump says, for far too long, we have relied on taxing our great people using the Internal Revenue Service. Through soft and pathetically weak trade agreements, the American economy has delivered growth and prosperity to the world while taxing ourselves. It is time for that to change. I am today announcing that I will create another department to reduce the government. I'm going to increase the government. I am today announcing that I will create the External Revenue Service to collect our tariffs, duties, and all revenues that come from foreign sources. Never mind the fact that historically, when you levy taxes on other countries, who ends up paying the taxes? The end consumer in the United States and the companies on American soil. That's who pays for those tariffs. Tariffs are taxes. They're taxes on the American people. But Donald Trump is going to relieve our burden by creating the External Revenue Service. We will begin charging those that make money off of us with trade, and they will start paying finally their fair share. January 20, 2025 will be the birth date of the External Revenue Service. Make America great again. Any governmental organization that is created to help Americans ends up harming Americans 100% of the time. Let me just give you a couple of examples before we end this video. Spit it out, Brian. The Affordable Care Act was anything more unaffordable as far as health insurance. Do you remember how much the Affordable Care Act, healthcare.gov, cost the American people? It wasn't over $2,000. It wasn't $200,000. It wasn't $200 million. It was $2 billion. Or was it $4 billion? It was a crazy sum just for a website. The Affordable Care Act, the Patriot Act, which we just talked about, was anything more unpatriotic than the Patriot Act. It was supposed to secure liberties, supposed to keep us safe. What did Benjamin Franklin say? If you desire to give up a little essential liberty for politically promised security, and that's all it is politically promised security, you deserve neither liberty nor security. You want security? You have to supply it yourself. You want empowerment? You have to empower yourself. Why don't we all just stop complying? Why don't we all just get together and go, you know what? It doesn't matter what laws you make. If they're unconstitutional, if they're antithetical to American freedoms, if they cost me one more dime, we are not complying. Aren't we Americans? Let's see what we can do. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list or my website, highimpactflix.com. I'm telling you, you are not going to get a smaller government by increasing the size of government. I don't care what you call it. I don't care what justification you use. I will see you in the next video.